Riding a motorcycle is cool. It always has been and always will be. But just because you're sitting on two wheels doesn't mean you're automatically James Dean in a leather jacket. In fact, some of y'all are out here turning the biker image into a walking meme without even realizing it. From cringe-worthy fashion choices to stunts that no one asked for, there's a long list of trends that make even the coolest bike look like a clown car. So if you're brave enough to face the truth and not just rev-bombing your way past it, here are 15 biker trends that make you look dumb. Number 15. LED overload. There's tasteful lighting, and then there's turning your bike into a UFO on wheels. Look, we all love a clean glow under the tank or a slick headlight setup, but when your bike looks like it belongs in a Tokyo drift parade or could guide planes in for landing, it's gone too far. Neon strips on the wheels, rainbow lights on the underbody, flashing brake lights that look like a nightclub on acid. What are you trying to do? Summon Optimus Prime? Lighting should complement your bike, not outshine it, literally. When you roll up to a meet and everyone's shielding their eyes, it's time to dial it back. You won't attract people's attention, they'll just avoid you. If any of these annoying trends sound familiar, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me keep putting out real-world tips like this to help riders like you ride smarter, make fewer mistakes, and stay on the road where you belong. Number 14. Riding in flip-flops. We've all seen that guy who rides up to the gas station on a 600cc bike, shirtless, shorts on, flip-flops flapping in the wind like he's heading to a beach party instead of riding a machine that could throw him off at any time. It's not bold, it's not laid back, it's just begging for road rash in places you don't want to talk about. Let's be real, your foot is basically inches away from hot pipes, sharp levers, and spinning metal. And if anything happens, even a light drop, guess what's protecting your toes? Absolutely nothing. Even if you're going for a short ride, always wear the proper gear so you're properly protected. Number 13. Fake exhaust noises. Here's a trend that's somehow become a thing. Riders blasting fake rev sounds through Bluetooth speakers. Even worse, some folks are shelling out real money for exhaust enhancers that basically do nothing but make noise. Not performance, not power, just obnoxious hollow sound. If your bike doesn't naturally roar, don't fake it. A Yamaha R3 trying to sound like a Ducati Panigale is like a Chihuahua barking through a bullhorn. Nobody's fooled. In fact, it backfires, literally and socially. People hear that synthetic buzz and instead of turning their heads in awe, they're turning away out of secondhand embarrassment. Real power speaks for itself. If you want a louder exhaust, upgrade to a legit system, but don't be the guy revving fake sound clips at red lights. Number 12. Skull everything. A skull or two? Sure, that's classic biker swag. But when your entire setup looks like the gift shop at a haunted house, helmet, gloves, jacket, gas cap, seat, belt buckle, and heck, even your dang valve caps, people stop seeing badass and start seeing budget Halloween. It's the biker version of over-accessorizing. We get it, you ride a motorcycle and you've seen Sons of Anarchy. But if your ride is more bone-themed than a Slipknot album cover, you might be trying a little too hard to sell the tough guy image. Tone it down a little. Trust me, people will appreciate it more. Number 11. Matching couples outfits. There's nothing wrong with riding two up with your girl. Hell, that's the dream. But when you're both decked out in matching leather jackets, matching boots, and matching helmets with some cringy king and queen decal on the back, the dream starts looking more like a cheesy Instagram reel gone wrong. It's like the biker version of those couples who wear matching Mickey Mouse shirts at Disneyland. Cute in theory, but it makes you look like you're trying to prove something. Your bike's not a wedding cake, so stop decorating it like one. Want to show off your couple power? Let her rock her own style. Let your gear look like it came from your garage, not a his and hers gift set from Etsy. Number 10. Wearing a bandana over a full face helmet. You're already wearing a full face helmet, which is great, you care about safety, but then you tie a bandana over the front of it like you're about to rob a train in the Wild West. What's the plan here? Block bugs from hitting your already covered chin? It's like putting a raincoat on a submarine. Looks confusing, serves no purpose, and just adds one more layer of weirdness to your gear. Maybe it's meant to look old school or outlaw, but there's a big difference between looking like a legit road warrior and looking like a dude who got dressed in the dark. It just doesn't make sense. Number 9. Super loud music at red lights. There's a fine line between riding to a soundtrack and turning your motorcycle into a rolling concert. We get it, you love that one Metallica track, but when your speakers are blasting so loud that people on the sidewalk stop to glare, you're not setting a vibe, you're just hijacking the block. And it's always at red lights too, like the rider is just waiting for a captive audience. Volume up, sunglasses down, head nodding like he's got his own music video going. But here's the truth, nobody else is vibing with you. Listening to music is totally fine, but if your speaker's louder than your engine, it might be time to turn it down and ride it out. Number 8. Fake club patches. Nothing screams poser louder than wearing patches that make it look like you're part of a motorcycle club when you're not. Some guys toss on made-up names like Death Reapers or Iron Lord's MC, thinking it looks tough. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It looks like you bought your vest on Amazon and stitched your ego to the back. Wearing club-style patches without actually belonging to a club is a massive red flag to anyone who does. These aren't cosplay accessories, they mean something in the motorcycle world, and the wrong patch in the wrong place could get you in serious trouble. So unless you're a real member of a real club, skip the fake badges and build your own reputation the right way. Number 7. Overdone GoPro setups. Recording your ride is great, but mounting GoPros all over your bike and strapping a drone to your backpack like you're filming Fast and Furious 12 the Vlogger edition is not so great. Some riders turn their bikes into rolling content machines, and suddenly it's less about riding and more about angles and lighting. You see them adjusting their cameras at red lights and talking to themselves like a podcast. But if it takes you 30 minutes to gear up because you're syncing devices, charging batteries, and cleaning memory cards, you're not going for a ride, you're producing a mini-series. One camera is enough, 2 if you're doing something cool, but if your bike has more mounts than mirrors, you're a real rider. Number 6. Biker voice for social media. Ever notice how some dudes hop off their bikes and suddenly start talking like they're narrating a movie trailer? All gravelly, deep, and dramatic. What's up guys, it's your boy Ryder_X_69. Back at it again with another throttle therapy session. Like bro, you were just asking for a strawberry acai refresher at Starbucks 5 minutes ago. It's like the second they hit the road, they switch into this macho tone that's one part Vin Diesel, one part sleep-deprived trucker. Here's the thing, people follow riders for authenticity, not for voice acting auditions. If your content feels like it belongs on a parody account, people are gonna laugh, but not for the reasons you want. Talk how you talk, ride how you ride, and leave the fake radio announcer voice in 2013 where it belongs. Number 5. Elbow dragging on public roads. We get it, you watched MotoGP and now you think you're the next Marc Marquez. But dragging your elbow on a mountain road or trying to hit a knee-down pose on your neighborhood street is not impressive. It's reckless cosplay. This isn't a racetrack, it's a public road with gravel, SUVs, and the occasional raccoon with a death wish. You don't earn cool points for putting your life and everyone else's on the line to look cool. If you want to test your lean angle, book a track day. Do it the right way. Don't put yourself and others in unnecessary danger. Number 4. Talking trash about 150cc bikes. Ah yes, the classic too cool for small displacement bike guy who rides a 1000cc bike and thinks anything under 400 is a toy. But the second their bike's in the shop or they need to grab milk down the street, guess who's on a 150cc rental wearing a hoodie and trying not to be seen? Small displacement bike hate is one of those things that makes you look insecure, not hardcore. Because if you really loved riding, you'd respect anything on 2 wheels. Those little 150cc machines are responsible for more people falling in love with riding than any supersport ever made. Number 3. Obsessing over the brand of your bike. You ever meet that biker who turns every conversation into a commercial for their motorcycle brand? Doesn't matter what you're talking about. Tires, helmets, world peace. He'll find a way to remind you he rides a Harley, or a Ducati, whatever he's pledged allegiance to like it's a biker cult. Brand loyalty is one thing. Totally cool to be proud of your ride. But when you start acting like all other bikes are trash, that's when it gets ridiculous. Learn to respect other brands, or at least people's choices, and don't go bothering other riders. Number 2. Rev-bombing in parking lots. Ah, the parking lot hero. Fires up his bike and immediately lets the whole neighborhood know this man is overcompensating. Nothing quite says I crave attention like dumping 3 rev bombs at 7,000 RPM while kids are eating chicken tenders 10 feet away. And it's never a tasteful rev. It's always obnoxiously loud, with the guy glancing around like he's waiting for applause. Spoiler alert, no one's impressed. You've just scared a grandma, woke up a baby, and made every other biker in the lot want to park somewhere else. Revving your bike for no reason doesn't make it sound better. It makes you look like you're trying to prove the engine works, like that wasn't obvious already. Want to show off your bike? Take a proper ride. Don't turn your local gas station into a free concert nobody asked for. Number 1. Fake tough guy attitude. This is honestly the most cringe-worthy of biker trends you need to avoid, the wannabe outlaw. You know the type. He puts on a leather vest, throws on some shades, and suddenly he's too tough to smile. Won't wave at other riders, growls his sentences, and acts like every casual question is a challenge to his authority. He's the guy who thinks being a real biker means scowling at strangers and talking about how back in the day it was different. Different how, Bob? Gas was cheaper and your knees didn't hurt? Being a jerk doesn't make you a badass. Real riders, old school, new school, whatever, respect each other. They help stranded riders, they wave, and they're nice. Being a rider doesn't make you different from everyone else. You're still the same person. Don't forget that. If you're guilty of participating in any of these trends, you need to stop because you're destroying the image of bikers. Share with us in the comments which of these trends you hate the most. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video.